So we've seen a lot of districts roll out netbooks that were largely underpowered, that weren't built for the rigors of the classroom, so they didn't hold up, but they were very inexpensive. It allowed districts to really go jump into this one-to-one learning environments. But we heard that they weren't very good creation devices. A lot of consumption could be done on them. They didn't last very long, and they were having to refresh them. We've also seen a lot of districts try tablets. Most of the tablets that we've seen deployed in districts that I've spoken with, we're really taking a consumer tablet and putting it in the hands of the students and saying, let's hope this works for one-to-one. But again, largely underpowered, really good for consumption, not great for creation, and probably good for lower grades, not really good as you get into a lot of math and science and things that are going to matter to middle and high school students as well. So when we start to help districts with their vision, it's what do you really want your learning environment to look like in this one-to-one model? How would you start with transforming the way that the teaching is done? And let us help you facilitate that. Let's create that shared vision for your environment before we start talking about the device, so that we can get there. And if it ends up being, hey, we just want a bunch of devices that we can do consumption on, well, we've got something for that too. I do believe that you can have multiple devices, because I believe that a kindergarten, first or second grader probably doesn't do too much creating that they can't do on a tablet type of device. But when you start to get into middle school and high school, I think you need more power. Also, as you start to prepare these kids for higher education, or if you start to prepare them for the workforce, or you start to prepare them for life, they're going to need to know how to operate what businesses are going to use or what their professional world is going to have for them. And that's not necessarily going to be the same device that's optimized for a first grader. I definitely believe there are capabilities that you see in phones. And let's face it, there are a whole lot of kids that are bringing those phones in. Rather than having them put it in a basket at the door when they walk in, why not use them to help enhance the learning experience? If we can possibly do that, then I think there's absolutely a fit in education.